them for this Week 14 matchup.
The Titans are ready to run back this kick.
The leaders of the AFC West are set now to kick it away and get this game started. Just past the 20, we'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Here's a quarterback who's been around for a long time, stepping onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of success, and that's what you think of when you're a quarterback. You go out there, you think of good things. And when you've been in the league as long as he has, you've done a lot of good things. So there's no doubt he's confident.
Now, here's a look at the Titans offense. Starting with the offensive line. It's a dangerous bunch. Currently 4th in the league when it comes to rush yards per game.
Offense lines up here. Out of the shotgun formation. Reaches out and grabs it. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
When you play this cover 3 defense, it's kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is, you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
They bring him to the turf.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
The Bulls go with the dime formation here on defense.
Almost intercepted that time. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. Second down after the incompletion. The defense comes out in the dime from the shotgun. Lays out and makes the play.
Again, picking up a couple first downs early in the game. It's like when you play golf and you par the first couple holes. I know it doesn't happen a lot, but when you do, it makes you feel good.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Makes the reception. Gains 18.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
And gains maybe 4.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Second down and 6.
He takes it on the counter, and this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
3rd and 7. They run the counter play. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play, they got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
From the shotgun. He makes the catch. Has 12 on this play.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
1st and goal to go.
Looking across the middle, in his hands, complete. Touchdown.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The Bulls are usually one of the best of the league in stopping opponents on their opening drive. Not the case this time. The score's 7-0. Fields the football at the 8, just across the 20, and tackled at the 21.
And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
They'll mark him at the 29.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
The Bulls were heartbroken last week, and they've set themselves up for another repeat feeling here today.
Jim, this is what the NFL is all about. There are a lot of tight games, so when you get in situations like this, you can't crack under the pressure.
Third down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again.
Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. Ducks out of bounds.
When it's third and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
Another handoff right back to him. Here's how the Titans defense, they will once again be trying to crash right across that offensive line and take down the quarterback because they are the best in the league when it comes to that.
Three-step drop.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
3rd and 5 following the incompletion.
Snap it out of the gun.
He steps out.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The wide receiver in motion.
Handoff out of the eye.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
The Bulls with an empty backfield look here. They'll go shotgun here.
Throws the pass.
On the money.
Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. With its zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
The Bulls take it from the 28.
They give it to him on the counter.
Brought down at the 26.
And here we have 2nd down.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
This long drive continues.
Out of the gun.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
This has been a long drive so far. He's brought down.
Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 3rd and 6.
They want to keep feeding him the football, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
A short field goal try on the way. And converts on the 3.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Titans now will start their drive at the 23. Nickel formation for the defense here. First down at the 23. Play action. A takeaway. And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Here we go.
First down and 10.
Draw up the middle. And a gain of 4.
Second down here. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
They'll go ground. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Looking long. Very nearly intercepted.
On third downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
Real tough starting spot here for the offense. It's a two tight end formation.
Gets the handle here.
And that's a gain of 9.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Handoff made.
In on the stop.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the first down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
Now first and 10.
Keeps it on the play fake. At it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Gets it out for the completion.
Gains 15. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
The reception, easy, wide open. It's a touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
The Titans defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive.
They're setting up the return.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return.
First down here. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Out of the shotgun. The Bulls get a first down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets a first down.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Got a flag down here. The Bulls take it from the 43. Has his man. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Offside defense.
Well, looks like the defender was caught in the neutral zone, Phil.
Yeah, he was. Good job by the quarterback. You know, he made that little voice inflection. That'll get him every time. Quarterback's a little sneaky, you know.
First and 5.
Keeps it here. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
It's now second down.
The Bulls come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Got the completion.
He stacked up at that point.
We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment.
Third down now. They've come out in the dime package. Dropping back 3. And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Looking to make a difference.
He'll pick up 7 this time. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Titans official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you.
Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver was expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football. Bad job by the receiver that time.
Play fake. He'll throw it over the middle. He has the grab. That brings the play to an end. First down here after the completion.
Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
It's first down as they head to the line. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
He's got the catch.
He is brought down at the 49-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Keeps it here. And he's thrown to the ground.
The Titans call a timeout and are left now with only one.
We're back and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
Play fake. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let him catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Fought for the first down. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Titans are up in this one. He's put the ball on the tee and he's about to kick off. He'll have a chance to take off.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bulls come to the line. They'll start this drive at the 24. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Double tight end formation.
Right back to the ground. Picked up a couple that time.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Offense lines up here. The Bulls from the 37. They go draw, and they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel. He'll take the snap from the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
He's got a chance to return this one. That's a gain of 6. They face first down. The jumbo set on the field. Keeps it here. Looks to his left. And he hauls it in. And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Well, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field, drives it in between defenders. He is just a terrific thrower of the ball.
Touchdown! What a run!
Touchdown. Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
He'll take it from the 10. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Bulls bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
Let's go.
First and 10. Handoff out of the I formation.
No gain on the play.
After running it, it's second down. The Bulls come out in the pistol. Halfway through the third quarter. They'll go ground. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
The Bulls from the 32. They'll run it with him again. Nice tackle.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's third and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
Another handoff. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Brings it into his body. That's a gain of 8.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Bulls are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Third down and 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
The Bulls pistol set here. First down at the 48. Handoff. And a run right up the middle. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. The Bulls come to the line with an empty backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Good throw, good catch, and the receiver fights through to pick up the first.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Out to the left. And that'll close the gap.
What a good job by the offense driving down and getting that touchdown. Even though they're still behind, they're chipping away at this lead, keeping the pressure on their opponents.
The Bulls will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage, 1st down. The Titans come out. Jumbo package on the field. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Picks up maybe 3 or 4. So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down. 2 tight ends on the field here. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Finds his mark. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
From the gun, the Titans now move the chains.
I like this play call this time. They go for it on 4th and short, and they call the right play, and they pick up the 1st down.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Looking across the middle. Titans are in for the score.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? An easy touchdown pass.
The Bulls now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 28-10. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. 1st down coming up. The Titans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Takes it from the gun. That catch will extend the drive.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
The defense comes out in the dime. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Boy, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10. Launches it down the field. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
3rd and 10. The defense gets the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Bulls will take the snap from the 35. Going for the home run. Has the catch.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on fourth down. Fortunately for them, they got it that time.
Throws to the right. With two hands, he has it. Good piece of tackling.
There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Second down now. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Brought down after a gain of 6.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
They'll run it here. That's a gain of 6.
If you want to be great in the red zone, you have to be able to run the football too. It's not always all about just throwing it. Good yards that time on the run and good blocking up front.
Second and goal from the 4. Here's the handoff.
Tackles made.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Mounting a serious drive.
Third and goal at the 4.
And he's forced to the ground.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
They fail to convert, and now a change of possession. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. First down at the 16.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And then picks up about 3.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Second down.
Get ready.
The give. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. Good yardage picked up on that call.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none of this.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here. Back to the ground. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 5.
They feed it to him one more time. Has space. Picks up maybe 3.
It'll be third down. Offense lines up here.
Feeds him again. Has the first down and a whole lot more. That's a gain of 10. When you define yourself as a running team, which this team does, then it's no surprise to see them continue to make plays on the ground, Phil.
You can't be good at everything. And this team, their bread and butter, what is it? It's running the football. So they determined before the season, we are going to be a running football team. They worked at it, and here they are doing it again.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. The tackle is made. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Offense lines up here.
Right back to him. Rock for a loss on that play.
Offense lines up here.
Third and goal from the 8.
Trying to work that left side. That picks up 7. The Titans call a timeout. Their first.
Fourth down. Goal to go.
That defensive front looks impenetrable. As good as it gets. Touchdown.
Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turn out the lights, but we know you can't sing. So the game is over.
We are so late in the season now, and it's all the more impressive to see these guys go out here and get another win.